So if you couldn't tell by generally how with the 3D glasses and just how I work a lot, I'm a bit of a Doctor Who fan. So I figured today it'd be fun to do a tutorial on how I personally build my TARDISes / teleportation areas. So to start off with, you're going to need to get a loom to make your banner. So after you have your loom, you want to grab light blue or light gray, whatever you think will work. White dye. I messed up a bit there. Blue dye. And cyan dye. Cool. So you put your light blue banner in, and you add a brick effect. You take this with the brick effect, and you add a lower half of blue. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast here. You can always feel free to slow down the video and pause. Plus, I will hover over this, which shows you everything you need to have on it. So then you put a cyan cross, or oh, didn't want to take that out yet, and a cyan outline. Then you want to come and finish up with the blue cross and the blue outline. So this will give you this. It's a pretty cool TARDIS banner, and I really like the way it looks. If that helps at all, you can look at that, and that's what you need to add onto it. So now for the part where it gets a tiny bit more complicated. So you're going to start off with, I use blue concrete. You can probably use many different blocks in this case. I'm going to leave that open for later. And then I add this. If you really want to, you could add a soul lantern or a normal lantern on the top. I just think it looks a bit better with this box and less with the giant thing sticking out the top. So next you want to add a simple command block. Now this command block is going to run your teleport command. So I'm going to come over here, and this is where I will build the TARDIS hall. So I'm going to look down / teleport. And I'm going to press tab until I have those numbers. Now I usually come back here and add the @p now, or you can do that later. It's important to type in the @p afterwards after you type in the numbers, because it won't automatically allow you to autofill it, and that's what allows this entire thing to work. So you want a command similar to this, just these coordinates wherever you're going to build yours, and you want to place that underneath your TARDIS. Next, you want to grab a button. You can use whatever button. I'm just going to use warped because they stick out a bit less. And this will be hidden mostly by the banner. So there are ways to do it. You could probably put pressure plates around here, whatever you think works best, but I personally use buttons because I think they're pretty well concealed by the banners. You'll press that and it'll bring you here. This is where you're going to build your actual room. I'm going to build a basic little room, and then I will be back after that. So quick side note, you might want to build this under a mountain or underground if you have the ability. This is a flat world, so if I were doing this for a real world, I would have built a dome or some kind of mountain over it. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to show you how to hook this up. So if we go into here, you can see I have these buttons and signs along the back wall. I'm going to hook up 2 of them. One to that first TARDIS we built, another to the nearby village. So the first TARDIS, I have the command ready. So what you're going to want to do is take that command that you have set up and copy and paste it. So then when you press it, it'll take you to here, your first TARDIS. And here's a fun little thing that I do to make this a lot simpler myself. I'll grab the banner, like by middle clicking. I'll grab the banner, the blocks, and the button. And if you come under here, you can hold Control while clicking, and it will save the text inside of it. So again, that's hold Control while middle clicking it. So I'm going to come over here and set up one at the village. Let's put it here. You're going to want to put the banners down, buttons, and I already put that down. Cool. So now I'm going to get the teleport command set. So if you don't remember from doing it earlier, we just do that. @p. Then you want to make sure you copy and paste it, because otherwise you might have one from previous paste set up. And that's just going to confuse you a bit. So copy and paste that in. And that's your TARDIS. You want to go to the first one? Bam. Want to go back in to get to the village quick? You go through village. Bam. At the village. And you can just teleport really fast in between them. Now I'm going to quickly show you what one in a bigger world would look like. So I have this huge creative world that I worked on for a few years. I don't play it as much anymore, but that's for another video. And I have a TARDIS system built into it. So what it will do is it'll teleport you into the TARDIS. You can have like 5 set up back there. I also have mine set up to where I can head downstairs here, and I have even more. And I can go down one of those hallways. I forget which one. I think it's this one, and there will be even more area. But nope, that's not there. That doesn't matter. Even more. So say I want to go to the sky tower I built. Bam, I'm up here and I can overlook the city. Say, yeah, sky tower is kind of boring. I want to head to the money bin. Okay, cool. Now you're in the money bin. And with a lot of fancier designs, setting up that many blocks and that much, it can definitely take a while. So I prefer the system to where you just have your TARDISes built at important locations. They look nice, and you can go in and go wherever you want with tons of ease. But either way, that's this system for my TARDIS, and I really hope you enjoy, and I really hope I was able to help you out. And as always, you have been the viewer, and I thank you, the viewer.